An assassin took advantage of a man's inattention and attached a time bomb to his car door before speeding away. The countdown to the bomb has begun, but Jack has absolutely no idea. Suddenly, an annoying bee flew into the car. Jack kept waving his hands to shoo it away, but to no avail. The bomb's countdown was now less than 30 seconds. At this point, he noticed that the bee kept landing on the steering wheel. Seizing the opportunity while the bee was distracted, he drifted the car to the side of the road and stopped. With only a dozen seconds left on the bomb, the unsuspecting Jack was still battling the bee. Just then, the bee suddenly landed on the car roof. Jack carefully took out his shoe. As he forcefully swatted, the car instantly exploded into pieces. The assassin in the distance thought he had succeeded, but to his surprise, Jack was standing unscathed by the car's front. Jack stared at the destroyed car in shock, then looked at the shoe in his hand, utterly in disbelief. Jack then got into another car and continued on his way. The assassin caught up again, and to prevent another failure, he directly shot and blew up Jack's car's fuel tank. However, Jack was completely unaware and kept driving while making a phone call. He then took out a lighter to smoke but found that it was broken. He casually tossed it out of the car. Unfortunately, the assassin's car happened to be passing by and plunged into the massive fire with the assassin inside. The assassin nearly got roasted and hurriedly jumped out of the car to escape, while his jeep careened off a cliff. The assassin never imagined that this mission would be so arduous. Meanwhile, Jack continued driving the leaking car. Upon learning of the mission's failure, the assassin's boss flew into a rage and decided to send out his top assassin to complete the job. Shortly after, Jack, nearly out of fuel, drove to a gas station. The top assassin had quietly followed him there. He raised his arm, and a sharp dagger instantly popped out. He then showed off his kill count tattooed on his arm, indicating that this mission would be a piece of cake for him. At the same time, the attendant at the gas station noticed a small hole in the car, so he blocked it with chewing gum. Meanwhile, Jack was washing his face and hair with a water gun nearby. Seeing this, the assassin quietly approached Jack from behind, ready to feed him a specially made drug. Unexpectedly, the lucky Jack once again escaped disaster. A few hours later, the assassin finally woke up but accidentally triggered the mechanism on his own dagger.